So I'm Ben Rogers, I'm a construction lead at Multiplex on our Centre 5 London Wall project. So a construction lead manages the entirety of a site, so the day-to-day operations, the health and safety and the operational functions of our projects. So Multiplex is a main contractor in the built environment, so we build buildings somewhere between 100 million to up to around the £1 billion mark. So no 2 days are typical for me, and it hasn't been throughout my career. I spend some of my time on sites with teams, talking to people, sometimes with the local authorities, and getting the job built. And a lot of this involves a lot of problem-solving skills. I didn't start out in looking for construction management as a career. However, through time being on site, I became more and more operationally biased, having previously studied a civil engineering degree. What I like about the role, it sort of gives me sort of variety in my days. You know, get to see stuff actually being built, and there's a tangible output to what I do. I like the variety. I like spending time with the teams, the people. It's a very social job. Communication and people skills are hugely important, and the challenges that come with it also allow me to use problem-solving skills. So two of the larger projects that I've been on in my career, so I worked on the Battersea Power Station Phase 2 development, which was the conversion of the heritage assets, the main power station everyone knows, into the mixed-use facility it is today. So I started that job looking after steelwork packages as a project manager. That sort of job grew for me, where I started running the areas where we had sort of fit-out trades going on into the retail and some of the things that actually holding up the existing building. Another job I've been quite heavily involved in my career was 40 Leadenhall, which is a 39-storey tower in the City of London. 3-storey deep basement, highly complex, very interesting. We applied multiple different techniques to get over problems we had on the project. So construction industry as a whole is a team game. You know, the architect, the engineers, the subcontractors, the client, everyone plays a part in the project. So within my role, I'm bringing the right people to the table. So when problems come up, it's getting the right people out on site, around the meeting room, and actually solving the problems. And some of these need to be solved on the day. Some have got slightly long gestation periods. Ultimately, it's about bringing everyone together, and the skills of the architect can't be mixed with the skills of the engineer, and you need to have the right people there together. So I studied civil engineering. I came off the back of doing A-levels at school, where I enjoyed maths and physics, and it sort of lent a practical application to the study. I'm someone who has to have a tangible outcome in my day. So actually seeing buildings being built meant I could do something I was able to do in terms of academia, and apply it to something I was actually able to see something develop and grow in front of me on a daily basis. So whilst I was studying, quite enjoyed geotechnics. Understanding the nature of the soil, what we build on, the foundation of the buildings and projects we do, I found quite interesting. The first 2 years after studying, I sort of went into a consultancy role straight away. Didn't quite enjoy that and moved quickly into a construction role. I think within the industry there's such a variety of roles out there that there's a lot of skills that can be moved between the different disciplines. So I sort of quickly made this move into something I was more able to enjoy. But getting an understanding of how things are built, the practical application of it was quite big, and there's a big learning curve off the back of coming out of school. Biggest advice is get out there, go and work with the contractor, go and actually learn the day-to-day stuff out there, as well as doing the academic studies. Actually understand the applied nature of what you're learning is so beneficial, both in terms of when you come out of university, as well as actually helping your studies at the time.